Hello, I'm Shannon from the Dell PowerVAult MD storage engineering team, and today I will talk to you about deploying your MD3060e dense expansion enclosure for use with your Dell PowerVault MD dense array, such as the MD3260, MD3260i, MD3660i, and MD3660F. Please note that the MD1200 series expansion enclosures are not supported with these new products that the Dell PowerVault team has to offer you. As a base feature, Dell supports up to one expansion enclosure with your dense storage array for a total physical disk count of 120 disks. For support of an additional expansion enclosure, you can obtain the additional physical disk premium feature key for up to 2 expansion enclosures. This provides for a total physical disk count of 180 disks. Before proceeding, always remember to follow standard ESD guidelines when working with any hardware components. As with the PowerVault MD dense enclosures, the MD3060e expansion enclosures require a minimum hard drive count of 20 hard drives in custom carriers. Due to airflow and cooling constraints, it is a requirement that there is a hard drive in the front 4 drive slots of every drawer at all times. Incorrect installation will lead to overheating and drive failures. After ensuring that you have filled the front 4 drive slots in every drawer, you may fill other drive slots with any remaining drives. These drives should be distributed evenly among the 5 drawers. To cable your expansion enclosure, plug the SAS out port from the top controller of your array to a SAS in port on the top EMM module. Also plug the SAS out port from the bottom controller of your array to a SAS in port on the bottom EMM module. You can disregard the additional SAS in ports on each EMM module. These will not be used in any expansion enclosure configuration. You can also refer to this figure in the SAS expansion cabling guide found on dell.com/pvresources. On your EMM modules, you will also see an Ethernet management port and a serial connection. Do not use these ports unless expressly instructed by a support technician. You will also notice a 7-segment display on the EMM module. Under normal operating procedures, this display will show your enclosure ID. For cabling 2 expansion enclosures, Dell recommends using asymmetric cabling. To asymmetric cable your expansion enclosures, you can refer to this figure in the SAS expansion cabling guide or by following along with me. Plug the SAS out port from the top controller of your array to a SAS in port on the top EMM module of the first expansion enclosure. Now plug the SAS out port from the same EMM module to a SAS in port on the top EMM module of the second expansion enclosure. Plug the SAS out port from the other controller of your array to a SAS in port on the bottom EMM module of the second expansion enclosure. Now plug the SAS out port from the same EMM module to a SAS in port on the bottom EMM module of the first expansion enclosure. For further setup instructions, refer to the deployment guide and owner's manual available at support.dell.com/manuals. You will also find more videos on the PowerVault MD product line at del.ly/PowerVaultMD. You can also follow me on Twitter at MDVideosGirl.